think it should actually work better with it being locked like that.
That's fine.
Alright, everything looks like it's up and running. Pretty sure this is day 9 for the live stream. Of course, not in a row, but the 9th live stream, pretty cool. Gonna be double digits soon. Hopefully today, I guess the internet connection to YouTube is better, hopefully. I forgot, like, VidCon and stuff are going on right now, so that's probably not helping, you know, I guess connection-wise to YouTube, because they're probably allocating a lot of resources to that. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure on how that all works. But so far, it looks like the live stream is a lot better today. Now we get some really, like, I'm like in the dark, and then like part of me is super lit up.
Called trees. Shade. It's a nice window.
Right. Hello, welcome to the live stream. We just started. I think this is the 9th one. All right. Pretty good start to today. Now, good showing at the World Cup by the Netherlands team. They did quite well. Of course, a lot of other archery countries did well too, but they had a very strong showing. What else was good? Oh, it was good to see that Stefan qualified for the final. I was thinking, honestly, I was thinking World Archery kind of jinxed him with the whole, let's see if he performs at this shoot or not. Because he needs to qualify at this one. Yep. Very good. We could use the bow to go forward a little bit better. The bow arm's holding great. Just need that bow to pop out of my front hand better. Need to relax. Relax the front hand. Ah, there we go. I don't know if it really looks different like on the video, but to me that was a far better shot than the one I shot beforehand. So how's everybody doing today? Any cool archery news or just news in general? Any good stuff you want to share with the community? Whoop, that one I moved a little bit, but we made it work. So this morning, my practice this morning was all at a close distance, about 18 meters, and I was just really heavily focusing on, you know, what I'm working on my front arm, and then relaxing my front hand so the bow swings nicely, but nice and controlled. And then that way it really cleans up my release and it really brings the whole shot together, at least for me. So it's nice that it seemed to be it was a good decision on my part, because so far at 70 here, things are shooting pretty well, and I'm feeling really, really good about these shots. Nope. Sides up. Alrighty, so that was our first end. I am out of arrows, so I'm gonna head down, pull them, and I'll be right back. If you guys have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and I'll answer them when I get back. We can talk about World Cup or equipment, pretty much whatever. Hopefully archery related. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Not too bad, group-wise. Hopefully that shows up. Probably not. Anyway, 3 outside the gold in like the red. The rest are 9s and 10s out of 9 arrows. So not too bad, even though I'm not really going for a score per se. Really just trying at this point just to shoot good shots, work on the form, and with good form, we'll get great groups and great scoring ends. So yeah, let's try out another end. Not too bad. And the shadows are really tough today. All right, that shot better. Under attack here. Big bugs are out. It's nice and warm. They're out trying to eat me. There we go. Very cool. Oh, not quite. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the live stream.
Dad said you had an audio delay again.
Yeah, that's YouTube.
Yeah.
Almost got that one.
Like.
Good. That's very good. Oh, there will be more videos of archers shooting. Starting, it should be tomorrow. I finished editing one today, and that should be up by tomorrow. And I have a couple more after that. And yeah, thank you so much for all the great feedback on those videos. And I'll do my best to do, improve them some more and give you some more variety. Hopefully we get some more international shooters coming to USAT events so that I can film them, because that would be really cool to be able to show you guys some other archers. I don't know if Canada's going to be at the next shoot, but Crispin Duenas is a really good archer to film. He's got a nice form and a nice shot, so I think he's on the list if he's at the next shoot or the one after that. I have two that are pretty close together. They're almost back to back. So it'll be like first week of August and then like third week of August or so. I think there's like a week and a few days in between. So yeah, he's on the list. And there's others. If anybody has any suggestions on like US based archers that they want to see videos on, let me know. Canada comes down and Mexico sometimes comes up to our tournaments, but we don't really get too many archers outside of there, unless you're talking about like the big names like Mr. Perfect, Mikey from the Netherlands comes, Stefan shows up to some of these shoots. They're compounders, but yeah. That was great. That was a very nice shot for the end of that that group of shooting. Okay, so I'm gonna fight some bugs here. I'm gonna go and pull my arrows, and I'll be right back. We'll shoot another end. Anybody has any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section. If anybody's curious, I do this live stream every day, about 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. And the only times I don't do it is bad weather, or if I'm just not home, I'm at a tournament or whatever, then I won't be live streaming either. But other than that, I'm gonna try to do this as many days and as often as possible. All right, I'm back, and it looks like we're in the middle of the night. The sun should come out in a couple seconds, and it won't look like it's pitch black here. Oh, here we go. Now I'm gonna be glowing. All right, back to the hold the bow arm game. And relax hand forward. Alrighty. Nice. Not too bad. Keep practicing. I feel like I moved it back a little bit on that one. I felt like the shot moved up, but still pretty good. So. Nice. That was pretty good. All right. Yeah, a little better. 58? Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm being told it's a 58. So.
You have 2 9s and 4 10s.
All right. 58 with 2 9s. I'll take a picture for you guys.
They can't see it.
Oh, they can't see it?
Obviously,
Oh, it's not showing up? All right. I've been told that the pictures aren't showing up. You'll have to just believe me until I figure out how to set up another camera.
Then you can try it. He said he couldn't see his own cell phone.
I don't really have a reason for you guys to be led astray, so. I shoot some bad ends, but I also shoot some good ones. Boom! Sunk that one in there. What happened?
9-10 liner.
Oh. What you don't see is Mom's actually over here, and she's like she's at-home coach and arrow caller, and make sure Anthony is actually doing what he's supposed to be doing. Because yeah, it's really helpful having somebody, if you have somebody at home or even at your local range, even if it's just like a buddy that you shoot with at your local range, and you're trying to work on something, if they are, you know, willing to just like give you some feedback, maybe not after every shot, but like maybe after every end, be like, all right, look like you did pretty good, man, on, you know, holding your bow arm or something like that. Sometimes feedback like that, as long as you're looking for it, of course, is a great way to help, you know, improve yourself. Like if I'm getting tired and maybe I'm not quite recognizing it and I'm like, why am I taking so long? It's nice to have like, you know, one of my parents or my brother or whatever, they'll be like, you're doing like this, Anthony, or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, time to stop, or okay, time to, you know, like reset, reevaluate, you know, where I'm at, and then like just, you know, shoot my next shot, like refocused on what my original objective was. Because sometimes you do drift from it. Yes, we are shooting 70 meters. So yeah, this is my 70-meter location in the like spring, summer, fall, and then winter time and late fall and early spring, I'll go back towards into the shooting shack if you watch some of my other videos, and then the target moves forward towards me. So I technically have 90 at home because my shooting shack sits at my 90-meter setting, but we don't shoot 90 at tournaments anymore, so I put a little house there to shoot out of in the winter. So yes, 70 meters. I should come up with a way to display that on screen and display other distances, because a couple days ago when I was working on form, I was actually shooting about 18 meters or so, just because I really wanted to focus on, you know, what I was working on, and not have little extra things to play with, because, you know, going back further, yeah, you're still shooting a target, but sometimes you mentally add in extra things, especially when you're trying to improve something. You need to focus on that. You could be taking away. You don't want like other things like really aiming or focusing, you know, trying to hold steady on this target 70 meters away to get in your way. At least for me, it's been beneficial to me doing it this way. I don't know if it works for everybody like that, but you know, if you're having a problem and you're trying to work on something, maybe going closer first and then stepping back is a good thing. You know, maybe half a day close, the rest of the day far, or one day close, the next day far. Don't get too comfortable at either, and then that way maybe you can like break those little like subconscious like mental barriers where, okay, it really doesn't matter, I need to just relax at any distance, or something along those lines. Hopefully that helps. A little bit out. Uh-oh, it wasn't a gold. I'm gonna get, it's over. Bye, guys. I think like a 7 or an 8. Whoops. All right, the rest are gold though, so that's pretty cool. Oh, very nice. Yeah, 1200. That's a big score. Very, very cool. Yeah, you definitely got to be in control of the clicker, and that was definitely a struggle when I was younger. But it probably didn't help that the coach at the time, really, like looking back now and knowing what I know now, they really didn't do that great of a job explaining the whole clicker concept, and like I feel like training me well to be prepared for it, and understanding, like making sure that I understood the whole premise of it. And sure, you know, I was a kid too, so at the same time, you know, I really didn't know the questions to ask. I don't know. The clicker's a tough one though. It really can like trip some people up, and then others they'll get on and it's like, it's almost like it just helps pave their way to success. And I feel like some of that, or a fair amount of it, has to do with the instruction the archer's getting, and not so much the archer. But yeah, and that's my experience with it. Oh well, Simon, I hope you're okay. That's a bummer. Maybe you can get back into it. You can shoot some lightweight, maybe just indoors. Indoors is still fun. I have a good time at that. You know, Vegas shoot and things like that. Hanging out with all these different archery people, not only in the U.S. but you know, globally. Lancaster Classic is my newest favorite. I'll be back at Lancaster Classic this year. But even local stuff, I don't really have a good local range by me. Uh, they're not really. It's funny. Like archery, like should be this really, you know, archery is a well, you know, very welcoming community. But some of these individual like shops and stuff get really weird when you walk in with an Olympic recurve. It's like, I'm still shooting archery here. You know, don't don't act so strange around me. Even if I've been shooting at your range for like a couple months, like don't don't look at me like you've never seen me before. But yeah, some local clubs are really great to shoot at. I know a lot of the top USA archers that still shoot from home will go to the local range and will shoot like their club matches and things like that, just to, you know, get that fun competition feel, and it's good for everybody else in the club too. All right, time to head down and pull the arrows, and I'll be back. right, so I took a picture. Hopefully this will focus in. Well, no, no, maybe. I'm not sure if that exactly worked, but yeah, so there's 1-7, the last shot, and it's a bit low and to the left. Other than that, everything else is 9s and 10s with more 10s than 9s actually. Yeah, looks like. Yep, 6 10s, 2 9s. So pretty awesome. No? Probably. So that worked out pretty great. Set up for the next end. You can probably just set it there. Alright, let's see what we can do this time. It's alright.
9.
9?
Better than the first one.
Better than the first one. What? The first one's a better shot.
The first one's a 7, it dropped.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
That one moved on, but it's a 9.
I've only tried compound on like 3 occasions, so yeah. But yeah, I can't blame you. I don't know. There is something really nice about recurve and Olympic recurve, because even if you shoot like traditional, like even under like World Archery rules, traditional, like that in itself is its own form of using a recurve bow. And I can't say, like, it has its own benefits and like its own, like, it's its own thing. Like, I really think people that go and say, oh, one's far superior than the other between like traditional and Olympic recurve, I don't see it. I think you could do both and have a whole lot of enjoyment in either. Compound, on the other end, I feel like compound is, it's still archery, of course, but it is different than Olympic recurve or traditional. I don't know. Maybe because I haven't had a lot of experience with it, but it's definitely not something that I'm looking to like switch to. I would probably like to try it out more and see if I can use it to benefit my Olympic recurve shooting, but we'll see. Yeah. All right. Set. Nice. There we go. Thank you, Simon. Yeah, I've been working a long time on this form. It's coming along. It's getting there, and I'm really starting to get some really good results. And now it's just a matter of, you know, just still working on it, and then carrying that over to the tournament side of things, and just shooting, you know, consistent ends at tournaments. Because I'll shoot, you know, 56s and things like that at the shoots at a shoot, but I'm having some variation still, so I just need to practice more so I stay more consistent, because you can't shoot a 56 and then shoot like a 48 or so, or even a 50. Like, still very good scores, but what I'm looking to do, I need to stay in that, you know, like 50 plus, 52 plus range, so that I can really you know, move up in the rankings and stuff like that, and really you know, try to get onto like the World Cup team for the United States. But yeah, no, definitely everything's going really great, and I'm super excited about it. Yeah, there we go. It's going pretty good.
Two nines kissing each other.
Yeah.
Your up shot and that last shot.
Yeah, shooting in the wind. Shooting in the wind's a whole that's a whole nother challenge. I'm pretty good at it. I don't know. It would have been really fun to shoot at the World Cup in Salt Lake City that was going on. I think that, you know, wind experience wise would have been awesome. As you know, as you could see, some archers did pretty well, and there was a lot that, you know, even at such a high you know, shooting skill level and stuff as these World Cup shooters have, even they struggled, you know, quite a bit in their shots. So yeah, that's something. Yeah, I'm sorry if there's like an audio delay. From what I've seen, it's on YouTube side, and them like processing and, you know, putting out the video that I'm streaming here. So hopefully that goes away, because from what I can tell, it is completely out of my control. A little movement up front in the bow arm, but it's did all right.
It's alright. Almost a 10.
Yeah, see, it really slows down looking at the replay, well, the delay from the stream, you can really see how it slows down my release going back and how clean it is going back when I don't hold my bow arm well and the bow doesn't, kind of cleanly come out of my front hand and go down. There we go. That was a little better. Oh, that's really awesome. Yeah, that had to be really cool to like be around. Like, it's neat where I am now, like looking back and reading all those like accomplishments of other shooters, but to like be alive at that time and see, everything that was going on and all the development in archery, all these like really, big names in shooting. Granted, there's plenty of big names now, but especially from your like home country and things like that, that had to be a really awesome experience. And I don't know, it must have been really inspiring to people to like get out there and shoot, because like, whoa, look at this guy. Especially since I feel like a lot of them, maybe not all of them, and I could be wrong, I feel like a fair amount of them were still holding like regular jobs and things like that, and here they are, winning a gold medal at the Olympics. So very cool. Thanks so much for sharing that. Super interesting. Yeah, we need some more lefty shooters too. Even a better reason to get back into archery. I was actually on a bail. My target assignment for the SoCal Showdown, it's a USAT event. There was only 3 of us, but 2 of the guys were lefties. I was like, whoa, this never happens. It's usually just like a sea of righties with, a lefty here or there. There's actually a fair amount of left-handed shooters now getting into the sport, which is great, because it really doesn't matter, what side you shoot from. That's whatever works for you. But it's great to see some more variety, because personally, I find it really fun to be shooting on the line here and then have this lefty that's looking right back at me. I think that's a blast, especially since I'm so not used to, but usually you're just looking at somebody's head, or depending how tall they are, either their back or you're looking over their head. So it's nice to have a lefty that you can that is like looking back at you when you get done shooting. It's like, oh, hello there. So I finished shooting these arrows. I'm gonna go down and pull them, and I will be right back to shoot some more. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the live stream so far. Yeah, that is really cool about archery, where you can be on the line. You could be right next to one of the best shooters in your country, and yeah, you can't get that with other sports. You know, they're not going to let you play on the field with you know, the football team, or for that matter, I'm sure you can't even get on the field with just like another Olympic team. Like, I guess you could go to competitions and try to swim with, say, like, well, when Michael Phelps was still swimming. Like, I guess if you'd still have to get up to that level. You can be a new shooter and go to a archery tournament and shoot with, you know, the best in their division, which is a really unique situation. And I don't know of any other sport that really can do that. So, you know, very good point. It makes us special in a way, and makes it really unique. I wish there was a way we could push that further, get more people involved, because I feel like this is a really good sport for everybody. You know, young kids, self-confidence wise, through like people, you know, in their, I guess, middle years, if you want to call it, or whatever, you know, just getting out there, and even people that are like seniors and senior citizens and stuff like that. It's just great to, you know, have a nice community that's welcoming, and you can just get out of the house, maybe even travel somewhere. I don't know, I feel like it's good for everybody, and then you get some physical activity without actually, you know, like, severely hurting yourself, because, you know, the distances are kind of catered. Like Masters division, they drop it by 10 meters to 60 meters. So like that's really good for, you know, older shooters. You don't have to shoot so much weight, and you can still enjoy the sport, and you're getting the same, you know, the feel of the whole thing. So yeah, very, 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 very cool what's going on in archery. Sort of.
That would drop.
Yeah, I figured it would drop.
That's alright.
Heard of Steve. Steve Hollard. No, doesn't ring a bell. He said he's British though. All right, I'll have to ask some of my friends in the UK and see if they know who he is. I'll Google him anyway. But what did he do, or what is he known? I'm assuming he's known for something. Yeah, if you would fill me in, I'll Google him myself after I get done shooting, just out of curiosity, because there is so many names out there that contributed and did really great things in and for archery that in a way are kind of being lost a little bit to time, which is a shame though, because it's good to learn from, you know, things in the past, and then we can maybe improve on them and move, you know, the sport further without repeating steps that somebody else already took care of, like, you know, 20 or 30 plus years ago. Nah, wasn't a good setup. All right. Ah, that was 2 arrows. That's what that was. Yeah, kind of. kind of bad on the back and release it. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that was a terrible release. All right, let's fix it for this one. Oh, okay, an Olympic archer in Britain for many years. Very cool. I'm gonna ask them then, and see what my UK friends have to say about it. They better know. it'll be a test. Wasn't that great? Let's see. I think I might be relaxing my hand. All right, technically my finger up here. Let's see if this helps. Yep, that was a whole lot better. All right, there we go. See, it's the little things sometimes, like a single finger. I think I might be leaning back just a little bit. All right, it's all right. All right, let's make this last arrow a really great shot. Be like one arrow shoot off. Gotta shoot that 10. Not with how long I'm loading. Holding way too long.
You're losing some tension in the top finger.
Oh, all right.
I'm seeing finger now. Keep it tense. There you go. That is not a 10.
That's not a 10. I think it went a little low.
A 6.
Oh, that's definitely not a 10. All right. Well, that looks like it's going to be some break time for me because I don't want to get into shooting sloppy shots. We started off really strong and we worked, pretty well through it. This last end wasn't the best shooting. It was all right, but I want to stop there because I don't want to work on bad habits. Only work on forming good ones. So hopefully everybody enjoyed watching this live stream. You've had some really great questions in here. Thanks so much, especially you, Simon. Great questions. Thank you. I'm definitely going to look up Steve and see what he's all about. Always interested in learning more about archers, and especially archers in the past. Other than that, stay tuned at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time pretty much every single day. I will be live streaming probably from this same exact location. And yeah, you can enjoy the chat and just the archery